this is a much improved recording by Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys from January 1953. It was recorded during a KXLA radio broadcast from Los Angeles, California. Now, during the 1950s, Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys traveled all over the western half of the United States. One of their frequent places to play was in the Los Angeles, California area. Now, what you are about to hear is the first of 12 radio programs that were broadcast in January 1953 over KXLA in Los Angeles. Lou Stevens is the announcer. On this occasion, the band was playing at the Harmony Park Ballroom in Anaheim, California, which was located at the intersection of Broadway and Manchester. The shows that were broadcast advertised the dances that they played there. This KXLA radio broadcast was originally recorded on a reel-to-reel tape recorder in 1953. Now, reel-to-reel tape recorders were common in music recording studios from the 1940s to the 1990s. In the late 1980s, a copy of the original 1953 reel-to-reel tape was transferred to a modern tape recorder that had a different speed. Then it was copied to a cassette tape and given to me. Now, the difference in recording speed created a distortion, which made the voices and the music sound much faster than normal. To remedy this situation, my webmaster used an iMac computer and advanced audio software to remaster the cassette tape audio. He modified the speed of the original recording to emulate normal conversational speech, and he reset the music to the proper rhythm and tempo. Now, he also converted the mono radio recording to stereo in order to reproduce a live performance experience. Now, no one has ever heard these shows at the correct speed. As to the selections that they play on this third show of 12, here's what follows. The show opens with Silver Lake Blues. Now, this instrumental was the first recording Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys made for their new label, MGM, after they had been with Columbia for the previous 12 years. It was recorded by them on October 30th, 1947. After some talk, the band plays Sweet Moments. Now, this is sung by Jack Lloyd. This song was one that Bob Wills' brother Luke Wills recorded on February 19th, 1947, and Bob Wills adapted the song for his own band. Next is Deep Water. This is a song that Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys recorded on October 16th, 1947. Tommy Duncan did the original vocal, but here it is sung by Bill Choate. Then Bob Wills sings Corrine Corina. This is a song that Bob Wills recorded on April 15th, 1940. That is followed by guest artist Molly B. doing her version of Lovesick Blues. This is the song that launched Hank Williams' career. In case you're interested, Hank Williams recorded this 1922 tune on December 22nd, 1948. It was released in February 1949, and they quickly made him a country music superstar. Molly B. does an excellent rendition of it here. Betty Wills was Bob Wills' wife, and of all the fiddle tunes that he played, this next tune, Dreamy Eyes Waltz, was her favorite, which Bob plays here. Then the band plays Anytime. This was a very popular Eddie Arnold song that was recorded on August 20th, 1947, and released the next year. Texas Playgirl Louise Rowe does the vocal on this one. The closing instrumental is Hell Amongst the Yearlings. Bob Wills performs this traditional fiddle tune, even though he claims not to know the name of it. He probably didn't want to offend any of the radio sponsors. Do me a favor and click on the red subscribe button below. YouTube will never bother you with any emails. They just want to know if you're watching my videos or not. But if you ring the bell, you will receive a notification when we upload a new video. It's your choice. And with that out of the way, here we go.
friends, how do you do? Well, here we are again, another day. Well, all of you present today, too, isn't that right? Everybody, wonderful. What do you think of that, Lou? Second day and nobody absent. Are you here, Louise? That's a wonderful record for us. Yes, sir. Lou, come here a minute and talk to me some here. Kind of get me leveled off. I know the tune you asked for first, but if you don't get me over this nervousness, I'm afraid we can't play her.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby.
Okay.
How about a little fiddle tune to start us off?
All right, that's Silver Lake Blues.
Let's do it for all the neighbors. They're going to be out there to shake your old cowhand tonight at Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester and Anaheim. Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys.
Let's do it, my boy. Let's do it. Yeah. Way down the country somewhere deep in the heart of Texas, I'd say suey, but you better not say that out here in California. It wouldn't be a good idea, do you think? Say, Lou, who's that beautiful little old sweet girl there?
Bobby, this is America's Sweetheart. I named her that, and I want you to meet Miss Molly B.
I thought it was Molly. How are you? Listen, I've been listening to you sing, and I've proved, but Jack, I'm not just saying this, and I was crazy about that singing.
See, I wasn't here yesterday when you first
I know that you're the first one I asked about.
So I decided that since you're over here, I'd come over.
Well, wonderful.
Because I've been watching on Snare Descriptions, you know, so I just wanted to meet you so bad. I've been listening to you for years.
Have you sure know?
Oh, sure.
You mean 25, 30 years?
Well, not that, Ernie.
Bless his eyes. Oh, you're wonderful. So I want to go over to your house someday when you know one of those things are on and see what it looks like. I've never seen one of them. I'm one of them. I'm serious when I tell you that. People tell me about them, but I guess it must be true. They're on somewhere. I've never got to see one yet, though. Molly, it's wonderful to have you come in here and say howdy to us.
Thank you.
We heard you the other day on our way up. Where was it going, Jack? Pismo Beach. And I said, isn't that wonderful? Listen to that little old wep sing. That's great. You're great. Well, right now, we'll bring Brother Lloyd over here. Jackson, come over here. How are you in voice today? Grab it, Bill. Don't let it fall. We haven't made but 2 payments on that thing. We're still 11 years on it yet. You do? Could you get something about like Sweet Moments, you think?
Sure.
You tried real hard? Well, let's try. 1, 2, 3. the close of day. Oh, say,
Sing it out, brother, sing it out.
sweet moment, girl, it's so close to mine. Still I can't forget those moments so divine. That flame will burn again when the night comes on. Those moments sweet and dreams I mean, I know you're gone. Sweet moment, I live in memory. Still I can't forget when you were so close to me. That time flame will burn again when the night comes on. Those moments, those sweet dreams I made. Oh, honey, though you're gone. Sweet moment, I live in memory. Still I can't forget when you were so close to me.
Oh, well, yowza. Okay. None other than Brother Jack Lloyd, by the way. Now, you reckon it's time we should have you over here, Brother Sham, and
I guess it is, sir.
do a little shamming? I mean, a little talking.
Okay, Bob.
Eldon Shamlin, friends.
Bob, I think it's about time we should remind the folks that tonight is Wednesday night, January the 21st, and this is our opening night out here at Harmony Park in Anaheim. Don't
Yes,
you think?
sir. I really think it's a swell idea. Why don't you do it?
Well, I've already done it, Bob.
Oh, that's right,
I've
you
just
have.
done it. That's tonight at the Harmony Park, and
Yeah,
incidentally,
I wish I was as fast as you. I can't keep up with him.
I'd like to remind the folks, those that happen to not know where Harmony Park is, that's at Broadway and Manchester in Anaheim, California. And we'd certainly like to invite everybody out there tonight.
Or you could turn that around and say Anaheim is in Harmony Park.
Well, you could, but it
both
don't
ways.
work so
wouldn't
good
be
that
right.
way.
Well, let's don't do it, and we might get in bad with the Chamber of Commerce out there or something, huh?
Bob, I have a little telegram here I'd like to acknowledge, and also we have some letters. I'm going to try to read most of them while we're on the air today.
Okay, mighty fine. Can you make any sense? Oh, you got one there you can make
We
sense
have a
out?
telegram here from Mr. Walter Dane in Pasadena here. It says, welcome back. Like all your numbers, play Dreamy Eyes Waltz.
Wonderful. We'll do that today.
All right, fine. Also, we have a letter here from Los Angeles. It's from Laura and Jimmy Lohman. And incidentally, Bob, they're really old-time friends. I'd like to read just a little bit of the letter here. It says, I cannot express in words how happy I am that you are back in California. It says, we will be out to Harmony Park. And she also says, I can see right now where our spare money will go. Also,
I've
from
been saying
12
that for years.
Also, from 12:30 to 1 o'clock each day, there certainly won't be any work done at my home. So we'd certainly like to thank those folks for dropping the letter, and I know they're really old-time friends.
Certainly are. The thing I'm hoping that this work not done, I hope that doesn't conflict with some people that want some work done, just like 5 little certain people I know in over the country. I wouldn't call them names for the while. I wonder if their boss is going to give them a bonus to stay on the job. Well, that's as far as I go, girls. Just say from here on, boys, I mean. Fine-looking boys. Fine-looking bunch of boys. Certainly are. Glad to see you. On with a little music here now. Don't you think I've got a hush right there? I'm getting in deep water. That's the title. What do you say? Would you do it, Bill? Yes, sir. Deep water. Bill Toast. 2, 3, go.
shy on late noon. Oh, I'm winding up in deep water, so deep in love with you.
Lou, I just have to have a little more inspiration before I can go any further. Come in and say something to me. This man's got me going.
Bob Wells, it's just going to be wonderful to know that tonight all the folks around Southern California are just going to flock to see you and the boys in person. That's at Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester and Anaheim.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes,
Bobby,
sir.
one of my favorite records, I'm a disc jockey. Jockey. One of my favorite Bob Wills records is the old song that you sang years ago called Corrine Corina. You
Is that
remember?
right?
How about doing a little bit of that right now?
Wonder if anybody's ever heard that other than record.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I just finished learning it without reading it the other day, Lou. I've been on it now for 18 years. I finally got that baby memorized.
Well, don't keep us
I
waiting.
bet I messed it up.
Corine Corina.
Corina! Corina, Corina, where you been so long? Tell me, Corina, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since you've been gone. Come on home, Corina. Corina, Corina, be a pal of mine. Corina, Corina, be a pal of mine. Cause you got me walking, still rolling and crying. Look out there, boy. Yeah. Head down. Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina. You know darn well I do. Just a little more loving. Let your heart be true. Come and keep. Corina, is it true what they say? Tell me, Corina, is it true what they say? That you are growing colder, more and more every day. Don't do it. Bye, Corina. This is fare you well. So long, Corina. This is fare you well. When I get back, babe, you never can tell. You never know. Well, you know, as I said yesterday, I don't know why I didn't stay in there. Huh? For sure after today, because I saw the smile on everybody's face, more especially yours. She act like she really liked that. Come here. I'd just love to have you come over here. And let's think of something real simple for the boys. But you know, once a showman, always a showman, and a real showman, and this is... Do a little something for the boys. Think of something. Love sick, anything. You just name it. What key? Which key? Don't start with a key.
See?
C. Let it go. Bless his heart. Wasn't that wonderful? Brother, brother, brother. Yes, yes. That is really something. You know, we're going to have to slow down way down in order to even get this thing back down in the studio after that. So, don't you run away, Louise. We got you over there. Don't you wish you still little like that, sit around these good-looking cowboys' laps? No, you cut that out. You said that with too much heart and sincerity there. Maybe you don't think you're as big as you are. You are. You're a great big girl. Dreamy eyes for who was we going to do this thing? Mr. Walter King. Here it comes, my boy. And, of course, all of you wonderful people out there, the old kings, us, queens, and what have you, tonight, Harmony Park. Get with us. We're raring to go. They didn't play at the waltz, my boy. When you get to 3, that's where you stop. Don't count 4. I can't get Eldon to speak up and talk plain. Where are we going to be tonight?
Bobby? Oh, now, Eldon. We're going to be at Harmony Park Ballroom, neighbors. Bob Wills and all the Texas Playboys, direct from Texas, at the big, wonderful Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester and Anaheim. Now, neighbors, we want you to come on over early. There's going to be a big crowd out there. Come on over early and stay late, because all roads tonight lead to Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester. in Anaheim, and there's no increase in prices to see the one and only Bob Wills, Jack Lloyd, and all the gang, the Texas Playboys.
Thank you, Lou. Thank you. Well said. Now, I've argued with Eldon Shamlin. He can't talk that plain. You just don't talk that plain? We'll try him again in a few minutes. Here you are, Louise. Kind of row your rowboat. No, Louise Row it is. I get all mixed up with your name every time, honey. Said there's a whole row of you over there yesterday. It wasn't, was it?
No.
That's the name. Louise Row. What is it? In a time? In a time. Huh? Well, let's do it, Keith. Up it just a little, boys. Everything's been kind of slow. 1, 2, 3. What about it?
Anytime you feel downhearted, your love for me.
Talk on, sister, talk on.
Anytime you're thinking about me,
Well?
that's the time I'll think of you. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you.
Okay, Louise. Hate to cut you short, but without a fiddle breakdown today, it wouldn't be us. We've got to edge one in there. Come
Say,
on.
Bob, incidentally, we've got some other letters here that we haven't acknowledged today, but we'd like to remind the fans that we will get them tomorrow or the next day as soon as
That's
possible.
right.
We'll sure get 'em.
Brother Sham, I'll have to take the blame for that. I haven't given you a chance to do it. I know you've been nodding and winking and saying so and so, but let's put it off till tomorrow, will you?
You and Lou kind of hogged the show today, so I'll get my chance tomorrow.
I bet we don't get even a chance to say hello tomorrow on this thing. Well, he's not kidding. I know the guy. Well, I don't know the name of it, but it's in A. Let's play it. Boy, we're doing all right. We still got a little time left to have a Lou. Well, just time enough to tell them we're going to be at Harmony Park tonight out in Anaheim, and it is a little bit of the theme. Are you ready, Keith?
Ready, Bob.
Oh, hello, Keith. I forgot to speak to you
Hello,
today.
Bob.
How's everything?
Copacetic.
Huh?
Copacetic.
It is?
Copenhagen or something like that.
Okay, let's relay. Let's go.
Well, thank you, Bob Wills. Bless your heart and all the wonderful Texas Playboys. Neighbors, just a sample now of what you're going to hear tonight in person at the big friendly Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester and Anaheim. Bob Wills and all the Texas Playboys. See you tonight at Harmony Park Ballroom with Bob Wills. We'll be looking for you.
Thanks for watching my video. Click on the button below here and go to my website, www.exploringthepast.net.